Hi. Oh, let's do it this way. Shift over here, Artemis. Alright. Hi, I'm Sailor Venus, and I'm Artemis. And today, we're talking about Pat Patterson, the first WWE Interland winner, former head rider, former highwayman, former skill diller, I guess we'll call it. He died. Now, what I know about Pat Patterson is that he'd been in WWE probably since, I'm going to say, 1975, around that time. He teamed up with Ray Stevens, who he wanted to get in the WWE Hall of Fame for many years, but for whatever grounds, it just never worked out. He then went to the WWF years later. He was the first. He was the first man to win. Well, actually, he won the WWE North New World winnings from Ted DiBiase, the first offshoot of it. He was also the first Enderland winner. And then after that, he withdrew from being a wrestler. He then went to work for. He went into WWE, started working the skill dealings. Then he became their head writer the first time, probably from 1982, between 82 YL till 1989, between 85 YL. Then again from 1980, 9 between 88 YL to 9 between 92 YL. After that, he became a highwayman all the way up until at least, I'm going to say, 2005 YL. After that, he was then a riding consultant, or whatever you want to call it. And then he became a highwayman again. A lot of folks might know Pat Patterson from his time as one of Vince McMahon's underlings, his highwayman henchman between 98 YL until 20 YL. He will be missed by a lot of folks who knew him. He was one of the very few men, when he was the head writer of WWE, to come up with a lot of things that are still done to this day, like the King Rick Loudness. You know, he was a good man, a good wrestler. Yes, he happened to be unstraight, but hey, that it is what it is. And he did all of that with being unstraight. You know, so, what else you gotta say? Well, Venus, you said everything I could say about Pat Patterson. You know, a lot of folks over the years always say that. A lot of folks always say a lot of things, but he also was a former WWE Hard Middle winner. He was a former WWE 24/7 winner, believe that or not, haha. He won both of those winnings. Um, he was in the WWE, put in the WWE Hall of Fame in between 94 YL, and he was in Vince McMahon's inner gathering for many years, next to Gorilla Monsoon and next, I guess, to Jim Ross, and I'm guessing next to Vince Russo and to Brother Love. Between those, the inner gathering, Pat Patterson was one of those. He had lifetime work with WWE, and sadly, he'll be missed. And it was saddened to hear that, you know, that he died. But now Pat Patterson is now up in heaven with God and Jesus now. He's at rest now. He's at a good stead. He'll be missed by everyone, his friends, his followers, his half workers, everyone who knew him. You know. And instead of stopping for tomorrow to talk about Pat Patterson, we'll talk about him now. So, it is what it is. Um, so anyway, that's all I gotta say. Anything else? No. Well, if you like this film, Artemis says, then go watch this film over here. Right, and if you want to follow us here, follow us here. You know, that's it. I'm Sailor Venus. I'm Artemis. We hope you like this film. See you tomorrow.